A very breezy day led to a hideous opening 10 minutes, culminating in Alexandria Helen Kolpak taking her sweet time to get this corner ready. Fortunately, though, once she did, she sent in that great ball, and Jen was alert, there to knock it right in. Let's take a look. Oh, Jen with the flick, reels away in victory, way more excited than her teammates. Closer look here. There she is. Almost didn't even know it hit her foot, but didn't attempt the backflip this time, and we're off. Now, this game continued to play out at a breezy pace in the breeze before JVB put the clamps on. So much of the game, of the JVB game, depends on getting the ball out of our end, which is the hardest thing to do when coming from a goal kick. You got the whole field to go. Now, when we're playing better teams, everyone needs to be focused on clearing, not shutting off until it's done, because it can all come back so quickly. Here, this comes as a result of just being able to hold the ball and not to let them out. We never really fully established control. I mean, they get it right then and there. They're working their way out. Life's looking good until Arya steps in. Look at Arya just buzzing around the field, bringing it right back, puts MVT through. There's no way MVT's chasing down that pass. Way too much oxygen required. But they don't get it out in that clear. Then Alexandria Helen Kolpak goes swinging around the right, lofts in that beautiful cross, and there's the finish. Turns out MVT didn't steal it from low quite like I originally thought. So good job, MVT. Another important part of the JVB game are the throw-ins. A cardinal rule: if you are the last defender, if you're the back defender, do not get beat on a throw-in. The ball cannot go over your head, because Lexi here beats him, one's thrown overhead, gets another chance on the cross, puts it to Camille. What a finish, Camille. Great job. Look at this. On a windy day, off the bounce, into the sun. A very nice finish. Well done. But it all goes back to that throw-in and not being in a defensive position to give up an easy breakaway. So when we play better teams, be ready for that. Now, it is Isla's goal, rightfully, that got all the publicity, but check out this kick. I mean, Isla's been putting in the work, getting those touches in. I think back to the Powder Puff game. Sorry, Dre, we were destroying your squad. And I called over some JVB superstars, and I said, all right, who wants to take the kick? I was kind of looking at Isla, but Elena got her hand up first.
There's the whistle. There's the kick. It's a swim.
And I think maybe we could have had Isla in there. Here we have a rare kickoff play of it almost working. Look at that gap. The ball bounces there. We're just about half a second too late, although it still does work out with the poor clear. But it's all about the timing. So in that moment, when Lexi gets the ball, just take that extra touch, take a step to let our players get down a little bit further. We may not have that much time ordinarily, but it still gives them the time required to be closer to the ball where you hopefully can put it. Everything looked good except the timing. A corner sequence, and the trouble on all three of these is we do not touch the ball first. I think I'm going to start giving serious consideration to Pizza Party for touching the ball first on corners, because it never happens. And though we're still kind of able to keep them pinned down here because they're not very good, it's a very different story when you're playing a good team and that touch comes right out at us and they're on the break, as we see often. So everyone's mindset has to be not getting the ball off the bounce, maybe not even heading in it, just making a touch first. All right, Camille did have a beautiful goal. She did have a shutout. She also had this, completing the Camille trick. Great spill. I don't know what you tripped on, maybe the sideline, but you made it look great. Great work, Camille, as always. Part of the JVB instinct is to send the ball right back where it comes from. Watch here. There's the trouble, and it goes right back to the trouble, and then right back at us. You want to open up the play, as we end up doing here. That ball is going to lead to an eventual goal. But if we start from there, all right, so if we go back a little bit and start from that moment and make the first play, let it go across your body and send it out wide, hopefully our forward is drifting out there expecting that. That's going to open up holes in the defense. But in this particular moment, it did lead to Jen getting wrecked. We needed a quick pulse check, signs of life, because Jen that didn't really look that bad. Jen, get up. Jen did get up just fine enough to take this kick. which leads to the softest PK ever given. There's the alleged handball. More the reaction than anything, but whatever, because that led to Isla's lovely PK. Look at this. Look at Isla. Calm, cool, collected, up in the top shelf. Wow. And of course, that leads to the most important thing, the backflip. There you go. 10 out of 10. Michigan State cheer doesn't know what they're doing. Great job, Isla. And then off the kickoff, there's Mariana playing like a wall, just knocking that ball down, intercepting, go the other way. And here comes the issue. Play that ball up forward, not to Camille's feet or worse behind her, because now we're stalled out and now we're going back the other way. Put that ball out in front of her and let her run onto it. We're not good enough to be passing to people's feet. And having said that, we do have this entire sequence here where we somehow, some way connect a few passes and work our way all the way down the field. Well done. And we have this lovely, lovely World Cup-esque sequence where JVB is just going to do anything possible to fumble that ball over the goal line. There's like 5 people that have a touch in the box. It finally falls to Dre. She's ready because I told her where it was her day, and there it is. Just a lovely, lovely World Cup goal. Let's break it down again. All right, there's Camille. She's going to put some kind of cross to Jenny, who misses it. Lauren, who gets stuffed. Arya, who kicks it sideways off someone else. Jen passes to Dre. Dre just unleashes that cracker. Wow. And she did not have to wait long for her second one. Here we are holding them in. Thank you for being very sporting and drifting back, giving them a little space to breathe. That ball rolls over to Dre. I thought Lauren was going to rip from there to try to make it 3-3, but no. Works it across. Dre rips. Kaboom. And wow, the goalie was just completely baffled. Another goal with just some good pressure. I know no one was excited to see Lexi score, but I'll defend her. There she is waiting for her moment. Kind of in that Rochester zone where she scored the winner from the JVB state championship last year. But takes that whiff, flick, whatever that was. Oh, what a deke. Dekes out 4 players and just lets it fly. Goalie's flat-footed. They don't see rockets like that in North Farmington, apparently. And I know we had a great day and we're having fun here watching it, but some things, this reminds me how fortunate you are. The fact that we are watching this is kind of a gift. And here, this poor blind girl, she got so pointed in this direction, or I don't know, maybe even hear the whistle, but she still thinks the game's going on over there, and everyone else has stopped. And being visually impaired can't be easy, and now she has to be humiliated as well. You just don't like to see it. And here we have the tale of 2 breakouts that speak to the importance of trying to hold that ball in. All right. So here, a moderately weak goal kick comes out. We flub it. We should send it right back in. Instead, we decide to dribble it and dribble right till 2 players are on us and then lose it. And now we're going the other way. And if not for MVT's heroic intervention here leading this play, look at that, we could be in trouble. Worked out fairly well there, but we don't want to put that defense under that much pressure, not just because of oxygen supplies. I think that did cost her a bit of breathing there, because then look, right? That ball comes back out. She makes it about 5 steps, and then it's just over. And then you see the lung fall out. She's given up. Samantha standing hopeless in goal. It's 7-1. I'm going ballistic on the sideline. And it all goes back to not caring for the ball. But let's just appreciate that this girl, MVT, your captain with no responsibility, no authority, no reason for having a captain attached to her name in any way, she gave it her all there. Wasn't nearly enough, but she gave it her all. Speaking of giving it her all, there's Samantha. It looked way worse from where I was standing, but the blatant body check should have been a red card. I thought that's why the referee was marching over there. I'm all for letting that ball go through. Let the girl have a free shot on MVT. Let's have a little more fun, get some photos, but Samantha, you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, great work, everyone. Fun game to watch. 7-1, 4-game win streak. Let's keep it rolling.